All right, guys, we are live now for realsies this time. We had some audio issues. The other day I interviewed Jeremy Lane, who was a Dearborn assault victim. He was assaulted during the protests and failed by the police, who actually seemed to praise his attacker and threatened to arrest him. After that interview, more assault victims have come forward, assault victims who were failed by the police having witnessed what happened to them and done nothing about it. It doesn't matter how big or small these assaults are. If you batter somebody and you touch them without their consent, it is the obligation of the police to intervene and do something about it. I'm bringing in now Nick. How's it going, man? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you out to Dearborn that day?
All right, so my name's Nick. I've lived in Michigan my whole life. I'm always in Dearborn all the time. Dearborn didn't used to be the way it is now when I was young. I originally showed up to protest for the Sharia law protest that was being put on by a governor. I saw that he was hosting a protest, and then I saw
Governor candidate, right?
Protest that you showed up, so I wanted to come out and protest.
Yeah. And what transpired, not just your assault, but like throughout the day, what did you see and what did you notice?
Well, I showed up. You had already been pepper sprayed. There was a whole lot of Allahu Akbar. There was a whole lot of screaming, "Fuck Charlie Kirk. Fuck Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's dead. I hope you get Charlie Kirked." There was people are saying that it was peaceful resistance to the Christian protest, but that's not what it was at all. There was lots of fights, actually, and not a single one of them was started by a Christian that I saw. So,
if you had to guess, how many assaults in totality did you see throughout the day?
At least 10 or more.
10 or more assaults throughout the day, and about how many of those do you think the police were present for?
The police were present for almost every single one of them. They only did something, I think, 3 times.
What did they do when they did something?
I'm pretty sure the first time somebody got arrested, it was one of the Muslim counter-protesters. And then the second person who got arrested might have been the Christian, or it might have been another Muslim protester. And then I'm not exactly sure the order.
So you did see some Muslim protesters get arrested?
I believe so. I believe I saw at least one. I'm not positive he was Muslim, but he was wearing all black and he had a hood on.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah.
I don't think that's how our guys were dressing.
Well, that's good to hear, because I didn't see any of our, those protesters get arrested throughout the day.
I'm pretty sure I saw at least one of them get arrested right as soon as everybody was pulling up to the city hall.
Well, that's good. That's good. Tell me about your assault. What happened when you were assaulted? This was by the time we were at City Hall. There's a lot going on. It seemed like everybody who was a part of the protest was being swarmed and followed by the counter-protesters, the Muslims being attacked, followed, touched, etc. It seemed like that kind of happened to you as well. What happened when you were assaulted?
So, I was approached by this one guy multiple times throughout the day, a larger gentleman in a gray hoodie and a ski mask. He was trying to fight with me pretty much all day. As soon as he showed up, he was trying to fight with me. Mm-hmm. And he was trying to fight with everybody, the smaller Christians as well. So I was just trying to be there so that he wasn't picking on the little dudes. But I was, more or less kind of trying to distract them from you and Jake Lang a little bit because they were going a little bit crazy, and then they ended up turning on me. They got really upset with me when I started telling them that they have to lie in their religion, and they started getting really upset with me when I started telling them that this is why Islam is not compatible with the West. That's when, as soon as I said Islam is not compatible with the West, a man in a ski mask with bones on the front of it, a tiny guy, grabbed my hood from behind and tried to put it above my head. And I turned around to try to see who did it, and he backed up so I couldn't see who it was. And so I was spinning back around to just try and dismiss it. And I was getting kicked in my leg. I got kicked in my leg 4 or 5 times, at least 4 times in my right shin. You couldn't see it in the video like you could see them grabbing my hood because of the camera angle, but I was getting kicked in my leg as well by one of the little children.
So they're basically, and when you say children, you're being hyperbolic, right? I mean, they're adults. Yeah. So what it sounds like is they tried to blind you by putting your hood over your head while they were assaulting you. I don't
know if he was trying to blind me or what he was trying
mess
to
with you.
It was a very strange little lift. He only used 2 fingers and lifted it above my head, and then he backed up because I started turning around and I was going to punch him in the face. And I couldn't tell which one did it. That's the only reason why nothing happened.
Yeah. And were there any police present while they're kicking you and grabbing your body and messing with your belongings?
So my hoodie was grabbed and lifted above my head, and I turned around to see who did it. And as I turn around, I see a little white female officer standing there with her hands on her hips, staring straight at me, almost with a smirk on her face. I don't want to say there was a smirk on her face, but she definitely didn't do anything, and I didn't make a big deal out of it because she was a tiny female, and my honest first thought was, what's she even going to do about it? If the other male officers around her, there was at least three other male officers around her who also witnessed the same thing and also did nothing. So if anybody was going to do something, I would have expected maybe her to step in at first, but I would have been expecting the other officers to do something.
Yeah, totally. And when you're surrounded like that and they're touching you, I mean, what's going through your head?
What's going through my head is if any of them have knives on them, because I was not armed at the time. And all I was thinking about was how lucky they are that I wasn't armed at the time.
And you couldn't get away from them, right? I mean, you'd walk away and they'd follow you, yeah?
Yeah, they'd follow you all around.
Yeah, it's like a shepherd, right? I mean, they're like sheep. Mm-hmm. Everywhere you go, they go. And that's a very shared fear that I think you and I have, because I'm in a lot of these situations often where these people are just crowded around me and they follow me everywhere. And in those situations, it'd be very easy to just slip a knife into somebody's abdomen,
right,
and walk away. And by the time you struggle with 2 situations, right? Mm-hmm. A, by the time anybody realizes I'm stabbed, I might be dead. And B, by the time everyone realizes I'm stabbed, the guy who did it's gone, and nobody knows he did it, because like you usually, like, if you get stabbed, your wound goes instantly numb. A lot of people who get stabbed don't even know they got stabbed until it's right, too late and you're bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
So like, you don't even know you're stabbed. Everyone else would have, especially if you're wearing dark clothing. They don't see the blood on your shirt. You're not going to know what happened. You're not going to know did I get stabbed? Right? You're screwed. And it's a terrifying thought.
And that's the scary thing about it for me, right? Is I'm a fighter. I actually am very well trained. Pretty much all I do with my life is train, and I have the ability to stay calm in situations like that. But yeah, there was a lot of people saying the Christians got ran out of Dearborn I was there until it was over. So the Christians did not get ran out of Dearborn. Maybe some of the other Christians who were more afraid of these Muslims, but some Christians know how to defend themselves, and some Christians will do that because this is America.
I mean, even if, the Christians didn't get run out of Dearborn, the fact of the matter is that the Antifa people that went up there in the city council meeting, I assume you were there, and the Islamists that went up to speak at the city council meeting, they were calling for you guys to be run out of Dearborn. So even if they didn't physically do it, even if you guys didn't back down and held your ground, that's what they wanted. They wanted you guys run out of there.
That's the thing about it to me is I don't personally care. I'm fine with confrontation. I'm fine with all this, but you got to think about like women. Or what happens if you're a little girl and you're getting pressed like that? You're getting surrounded. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to share about your experience in Dearborn, how it made you feel, what happened after, what you've been thinking about, anything like that?
I can't think of anything right now on the spot. No.
No worries, man. Well, if you think of anything else later on, just let me know, and I can talk about it when I go live next.
Awesome. Absolutely.
All right, man. I appreciate you coming and joining us. I appreciate you being able to do it so quickly, and stay safe out there. I know you're close to Dearborn.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Thanks, man. All right. Okay. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So that was Nick, obviously assaulted in Dearborn. And they pulled up his hood, they kicked him in the leg, whatever. Sounds like some minor stuff, right? But it doesn't matter, right? It's about the volume of assaults that have happened to people in Dearborn while the police are physically watching it and not done anything. Not even just, are you going to arrest somebody for kicking someone? Well, it depends on how bad the kick is, right? I had my hat taken off my head in that same situation when everyone was being mobbed, right? The police watched it, did nothing, laughed. At least say something. At least say, like, in Portland, if something like that would have happened, the cops would have come and said, stop it, don't do it again, or you're going to be detained, arrested, whatever. None of that happened in Dearborn. The police just sat back and smirked. They refused to take any action against anybody. They refused to talk to anybody. Absolutely absurd. So tonight, guys, we are going to do a live probably around 4 Pacific time. It's going to be really good. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and I have a lot to say about it. It's going to be very interesting. We've got a lot of really good and interesting things to show you tonight. So make sure to be there tonight at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's what we're going to call it, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll see you there, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys appreciated the interview. I wanted to do it live, and I will see you guys tonight. Is your gain cranked? My gain's not cranked. Why am I super loud? Am I super loud right now? Testing. Hello? What's the high-pitched ringing? Tell me, does it change when I do this? Did it change there? Did it go away? I don't know why it's ringing. Did it stop ringing when I pulled my laptop away? Well, it's got to be caused by something. Here, we're gonna fix it right here before I end the live. No, I know there's a ringing. I can hear it on my stream. Like when I had the volume on, I could hear it. My laptop away.
I'm fine with confrontation. I'm fine with all this, but you got to think about like women. You're a little. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. When I had the volume on, I could hear it.
Confrontation. I'm fine with all this, but you got to think about like.
There's got to be a way to fix it. I've gone so long without the... Is the ringing still there? Yeah, it's still there. So what the hell's causing it? There's got to be a way to fix it. I've gone so long without the... No, there's definitely a ringing. Listen. There is absolutely a ringing. Is the ringing still there? I have an idea. Yeah, it's still there. So what the hell's causing it? Is the ringing still there? We're gonna fix it, guys. What is causing the ringing? We're gonna fix it, guys. What could be causing that ringing? Kim, you're going to add fair share. I added for share. Hold up, I'll add you right now, teacher. Sorry. It's just hard. I was like in the interview. It was very impromptu. Okay, you're a moderator now. I added for sure. What is causing the ringing? Oh, I think I know what it is. I think it was that. I think it was a hard drive plugged into it. Line interference. There's no interference in the line. No, it's still ringing. So what could be causing it? No, it's still ringing. Put your phone closer to the microphone. We're gonna figure it out. I'm not bugged, I just hate tech problems. What is causing it? Mic or amp lines? The mic is the mic is plugged is like it's phantom power. It's not even phantom power. I just hate tech problems. It shouldn't. Well, you know what? It was actually ringing. I think I know what it might be. No, the mic is plugged is like it's phantom power. It's not even. It was ringing when I went live and there was audio issues. So whatever the ringing is has to be caused by something that is not the microphone. But there's nothing else that's audio in. Oh wait, I think I know what it is. Maybe that fixed it. And there was audio issues. I think I know what it is. Do you guys still hear it? But there's nothing else that's... I think I fixed it. Yeah, I haven't. I don't have... that's what it was, yeah. So I had a line mic. So basically I have this whole like interface over here. You can kind of see it. If you see it, like so I have this interface right here. And so this mic was on here. And see, that's the ringing right there, is that. But it's supposed to, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so it'll be better next time. Yeah, it's really annoying. I didn't realize that was flicked on. It's like,
that's what it was, yeah. So I had a line mic.
It's like a default setting on my computer. Okay, all right, guys, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna be live again at 4 Pacific time, God willing, and we've got some really important stuff to talk about. So I'll see you guys then, and I'll see you guys there.